Well, Gilly Lewellyn is the World Wildlife Fund's Director of Conservation in Australia and joins us now from Sydney. Describe the extent of the problem for us, please.
Yes, look, this oil leak has been going on for more than 2 months now. It started on August 21st, and the estimates that we've been hearing about how much oil has been going into the water on a daily basis range from the 300 to 400 barrels from the company to new discussions that were happening this week about what the well could be at full capacity, and that's in the thousands of barrels per day. So still lots of questions about exactly how much oil is flowing out.
That's an extremely frightening number.
It's in a very remote area. Oh, look, absolutely. I mean, and as you can see from the satellite images, this is a slick that's visible from space and has been visible from space now for 2 months. It's covering thousands of square kilometres. And when we went out there, we literally, you know, there were times when we felt like we were sailing across a sea of oil where, you know, from side to side and as far as you could see ahead of the boat, it was just heavily oiled water. If
it's visible from space, how come in the past 9 weeks it appears to have been completely invisible to everybody else?
It's in an extremely remote area. It's in the Timor Sea. This is the rich marine shelf that lies between northwest Australia and Indonesia. It's a sort of a superhighway for whales and turtles that are traveling between Australia and Indonesia. But there's virtually little known about it in terms of its biology. So when this leak happened and it started, we wanted to get out there and see for ourselves, is this place a desert or is it an oasis? And we found an absolute rich area that was teeming with marine wildlife.
Well, with this amount of oil pouring in there, surely the prognosis can't be particularly good.
Yeah, look, literally, I felt sickened when I was watching dolphins surfacing through this oil. We were seeing hundreds of dolphins out there, spotted dolphins, spinner dolphins, bottlenose dolphins. We were seeing hundreds of seabirds, terns, shearwaters, and my sense was that we just saw a snapshot of the creatures that are out there. So if you start thinking about the overall area of the spill, the length of time the oil has been flowing out, you're talking about a huge impact that may well manifest itself as effects on these populations for many years to come.
Well, who is responsible for this? Can anyone be held accountable? And aside from that, can anything be done to actually clean it up?
The companies, the authorities have been using dispersants to break the oil down, take it off the surface and put it into the water column. There's questions associated with the use of dispersants in remote areas for extended periods. They have been collecting some of the oil in booms, but as you can see from the photographs, the slick is enormous. And really, with that much oil out there, we basically have to wait and let the oil weather so that the light fractions leave, and then hope that over time that you see the breakdown of what's left, the residues, the sort of the harder waxy material.
Gilly Lewellyn in Sydney, thank you.